Okay, so I gotta make one more video on this because you see how I've got the BMS hooked up, so it's on there. I've got the negative hooked up, I've got my charge wire, my output wire, and then pack positive is down there. So I'll put a positive wire to the battery box. That's going to go on pack positive, well, with the switch in between. And then, so basically the object of this is I don't want these sense wires to be kind of loose on the side of the pack, because I'm going to put it all together. I'm going to shove it in this box with, you know, and if I happen to pinch wires in there, I'm going to fry my BMS, you know. It won't hurt the battery, just melt some wires, but it's going to suck for my bottom line because I'm going to have to buy a new BMS because I was careless and stupid. So what I'm doing here is pretty simple, and this is just an aside to my other video because, you know, I think it's important to take your wiring and kind of clean it up, and you know, if you're going to build batteries, you want to at least do as good of a job as, you know, the Chinese day laborers. So I like Gorilla Tape. This stuff sticks amazingly well, and I'm going to make some runs along the side to my battery top. Alright, so tear off some strips. We'll make that easy, because what happens is, as things are wiggling around in the box, if a wire happens to rub through the insulation over here, fried. So we don't want that. We're going to do what we can to avoid it. So I mean, I'm just going to say magic can be done with duct tape. Duct tape is an amazing thing, and Gorilla Tape has made my life better by far because it sticks like ape shit. So I'm basically, as you can see, I'm just taking the wiring and I'm making little runs up to the top where the BMS is. And I'm using the Gorilla Tape to secure the wiring. And that gets it up out of the way. So when I put the box cover on top, it won't pinch the wiring and cause me a short and cost me money. I like things to work the first time. Even though doing this kind of engineering, occasionally things don't work the first time, or you do something wrong, or there's a learning curve and it's sharp. So here's my method of taping down the wiring. I mean, if you have suggestions or comments, I'm always open to discussion, you know, because I like to learn stuff too. I mean, and often, you know, if I really want to learn something, I just throw my creations out into the world, and there's a lot of real engineers out there that will give you their 2 cents. But I'm just an automotive tech who has learned to do power electronics. So, you know, my friend who got me into e-bikes, who has passed away, he said I was a caveman. And there might be some truth to that. I mean, a little bit. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little cavemanish. You know, my dad's was a framer. So alright, there it is. Now, the side of the pack is not going to be hampered by loose wires. I'm going to take these wires here and bunch them up on top. extra wide Gorilla Tape because this stuff is great. Shrink tubing is expensive and you have to buy it from the Chinese, which means it takes months to get. Gorilla Tape is the shit. I love this stuff. You could do like wizard work with it. It's great. Alright. My battery is a rock star. Thank you for your time. Have a good night.